Today's praise in Peril devotional thought is, O ye of little faith. And he said unto them, Why are ye fearful, O ye of little faith? Then he arose and rebuked the winds and the sea, and there was a great calm. This devotional thought is based on Matthew 8 and verse 28. Are you experiencing storms in your life right now? Do you feel like Jesus is silent to your heart's cry? The disciples had a similar experience many years ago. Jesus had just finished admonishing the multitude in the Sermon on the Mount. His disciples and all who were present were taught about what it means to truly follow Christ. Jesus separated from the crowd and went into a ship, and his disciples followed him. Somewhere along the journey, Jesus fell asleep because he was exhausted. The Bible doesn't specify how long he was asleep, but the scriptures reveal that there was a great tempest in the sea that caused the ship to be covered with the waves. But Jesus was asleep. Of course, the disciples were fearful. They felt like this was it for them. I can imagine they tried all that they could to settle the boat and protect it from capsizing and sinking in the cloud-covered darkness of the evening. Somehow, the disciples remembered that Jesus was in the boat with them. In desperation, they cried out to him and said unto them, Why are ye fearful, O ye of little faith? Then he arose and rebuked the winds and the sea, and there was a great calm. Like the disciples, we often find ourselves caught up in the storms of this life. We feel powerless, and our faith often wavers as we focus on the problems instead of the problem solver. Like the disciples, we suffer from lack of faith, which causes us to be fearful and worried whenever the storms of this life beat against our boats. It is significant that Jesus was asleep while the disciples were fearful of the storms that raged around them. Many times we face some trying situations that are so overwhelming that we may feel like we are all alone. We may feel like the disciples felt when Jesus was asleep in the boat. But we have no reason to fear because Jesus is in control and he is right there with us. In fact, the power and strength that we need is just a prayer away. Even though the disciples were fearful, they used the last ounce of faith that they had to cry out to God. In our moments of despair and desperation, we should also cry to God and allow him to work things out. Let us use the little faith that we have to claim God's promises to take care of us. Just as he did many years ago, Jesus can calm the storms in your life and help you to experience peace. Let us extend our faith to him and watch as he calms the storms in our lives. This was your Praise in Peril devotional thought, written by Doreen Wright Brown from the Fort Maria High and Preparatory School, and I am Doreen Morrison.